All the way back in 1481, and that's something called Parens Patriae, which is incredibly important for everyone to know, because that's part of a papal bull from the Vatican where the state became the parent and humanity became the child. And we're still in that today. And we have this overreach of government, and it's up to us as a humanity to get that back into the correct position. Humanity is our public servant. It is an administrator of our resources. We live on an incredibly abundant planet. There is absolutely no reason why anyone should be suffering. No reason whatsoever at all. The idea that anyone would be homeless or hungry is a psyop. It is an architecture. It is a cruel and wicked game. So when humanity realises that it's inside Parens Patriae, which we actually have already collapsed through the grand juries that we run, we've been doing 2 years of grand juries now to put back into place the correct laws for humanity, that the meek shall inherit the earth, that this is our planet, that we're in charge, that we run the resources, that we distribute and disperse the resources for our well-being. That becomes an incredibly important piece of information. When I first met Tiffany, she was in Greylands, and she was coming before a tribunal, and the tribunal was the parent, and the parent was going to tell her what was going to happen to her, and it was not pleasant. It wasn't pleasant. But through real law, we were able to get her out of that environment and get her back onto healing. And there's other environments that she was in as well, which I don't need to go into right now, but it's enough to know that the government can step in with an overreach, with too much pharmaceutical use. Far too much pharmaceutical. More people die from pharmaceutical than anything else. It's a nightmare from hell. It turns people into monsters, causes suicide, it does all sorts of things. So we as a humanity are responsible for making sure that we get government and our resources back into the correct position. And so I want to leave you with one really beautiful thing that Tiffany told me when I said to her, "What is it that you think you should really be doing, Tiffany? What should you really be doing?" And she said, I feel I have a gift to move people from the position that they're in to a more expansive perspective of reality. And they come away from me feeling like they can move beyond the current restrictions that they're experiencing in their life. So she felt that she lifted people up and she was able to expand their reality. So as we close out tonight, I just want you to think broad and wide and give yourself permission to live a beautiful, abundant life here on our planet. And let that be Tiffany's message to you. There's no need for suffering. We as a humanity are constantly suffering, and it's all architected. It's all fake.
Yep.
It's completely fake. There is enough of everything for everyone, and we need to start embracing that perspective and put our government back into its rightful position of public servant, taking instructions from us and making sure that we are all safe and we are all okay, and that it's up to us to love each other wholeheartedly. Thank you. And peace and love to Tiffany. She's done an amazing job in her journey here.
Thank you.
Okay, big